mental nature. Yesterday I discussed about the causes of physical nature. To develop wisdom or right understanding, we need to understand, or we need to arise two basics wisdom or right understanding. First level of right understanding is understanding about physical nature and mental nature as they are. If we can understand the physical nature and mental nature as they are, that means you have the wisdom in first level. In Pali language we call Nama Rupa Paricheda wisdom. In translation is analytical knowledge or analytical wisdom about the physical nature and mental nature. So I explain about what are the physical nature, what are the mental nature, because to arise the first level of wisdom. Second level of wisdom is understanding the causes of physical nature and mental nature. So yesterday I discussed about the causes of physical nature. So can you remember what are the causes of physical nature? What? Climate. Huh? Nutriments. Yeah, nutriments. Temperature, consciousness and karma. So, consciousness and karmas are mental nature. Temperature and nutriments are physical nature. So that means physical nature can condition physical nature to arise. And mental nature can condition physical nature to arise. Anyone who have the disease of hypertension? Hypertension? You have? Diabetes? Yeah. Hypertension is physical nature or mental nature? Physical nature. According to the science, hypertension is the low high blood pressure or high blood pressure, right? Pressure means like the density, or that is the unbalancing of wind elements and earth elements. Now, hypertension is happening or not? No? No, okay. So where is the hypertension? Inside the head or inside the body, or where is it? Nowhere. Nowhere. Actually, nowhere. But maybe you eat a lot and proper food, maybe very salty food. It will condition the hypertension to arise newly at the right moment. Now I do not have the hypertension. Maybe I eat a lot about the salty food. Maybe I eat a lot unhealthy food. Maybe I make my mind a lot of worries. So maybe 2 months, 3 months, 6 months later, hypertension will rise. It's not coming from somewhere, but corresponding causes. Maybe worry mind, that is consciousness condition. Maybe I eat a lot about the salty food, that is physical nature condition. So those conditions will make hypertension to arise newly. Accordingly. So actually now currently you don't have disease in anyone, but you make the corresponding causes about the hypertension, it will arise newly. So what I mean is, any physical nature is not existing in some way, but we make the corresponding causes. The corresponding will appear. Corresponding result will appear newly, at right moment, according to condition. So, in fact, although I say I make the causes, actually I make the causes. How to say? Some people have the hypertension, so the doctor suggests not to eat that kind of food. You should not be worried. He say you should stop your worried mind, stressful mind. If you have a lot of stress, hypertension will arise. You eat that kind of food, but they cannot avoid. They stay eating. They stay worrying. Why? Maybe he can know about the kind of food is not suitable, but maybe he had the greedy mind about the kind of food. Maybe he had the ignorance about the thing as I, mine. So he cannot stop worrying mind about their things because he had the misunderstanding that I, mine. If you have the misunderstanding that is I, mine, you cannot stop your worries. So that means actually not I make the causes. Even the causes also will happen depending on the previous causes, right? So I say hypertension will arise because of the improper food. Why improper food input in your body? Because you have the ignorance and you have the greedy mind about that kind of food. So you stay input the nutriments inside your body. So that means why nutriments can stay happen about that disease appear because the previous cause is greedy mind. Greedy mind will cause to eat, to make the action about that eating the kind of food. So that eating will cause that kind of disease. Actually, causes and effects are not only two things. Even the causes has the causes to arise. And maybe tomorrow we will learn about the law of dependent origination. That is learning what is the causes of causes. And now we learn what is the causes and what is the result. So now you have the hypertension because you eat because of nutriments, because of worry mind, consciousness. Maybe you have the negative volition. So why you have the kind of greedy mind? So we learn or we trace about the source.
So you mean that the cause of the not only the food and the mind, only because of that greedy or angry or something that affects the cause?
Yes. That means later we trace about the original cause. We will find out the original cause is delusion and attachment. If we cannot stop the delusion and attachment, you will eat the unhealthy food and you will continue about the worries or negative mind. Some people can understand anger is not good, worry mind is not good, greedy mind is not good. So they try to stop their own way. For example, if you go to the psychologist or maybe how to stop the stress, how to stop the worried mind, you will give one way. Maybe some way is if you become angry, you should not do anything. Maybe you count 1 to 100. And sometimes you will give another method is if you feel so angry, you take shower for 50 minutes. You should not do anything. After that, you can think again. Actually, even some meditation methods, the pain arises. You should not pay attention to that pain, and you change your attention just about the breathing. So there is changing the attention to the other objects. We do not trace or we do not find out the original cause of anger or stress or worried. According to the Buddha teaching, the origin of worry mind or anger or stress mind is wrong view or delusion about the true nature. If we cannot realize and mindful about the true nature, it will cause delusion or wrong view. If you cannot understand the nature as nature, you will think the nature as my things or your things. So that is wrong view. The art is not belonging to someone or some race, but people are trying to occupy. That is my land, that is my place, that is my properties. If you think that is mine, you don't want to lose it. You have worries about the losing. So that means we need to understand the true nature as they are, which are physical nature and mental nature. We should not misunderstand the physical nature or mental nature as personal one or I, mine. Generally, we have the misunderstanding about the causes as I did, you did. And then we also have the misunderstanding about the result as I happen, I feel. In fact, the result is just physical nature and mental nature. They are not I or self. For example, we make the donation. Have you ever done the donation, right? Who donate? I donate. Yes, actually, maybe you have the attachment or greedy mind about your things. You will not donate about that things. Now I cannot give this phone to her because I have the attachment about it. Maybe I can donate her only when I can stop. And I can stop the greed or attachment. So that means the volition about anti-greed arise, I can donate. Without the arising of anti-greed volition, I cannot donate. Actually, not I donate. Anti-greed mental state do the donation. Without anti-greed mental state arising, I will not donate. Sedana, in Pali language we call. In fact, volition mental state do the donation. It is not you make the donation. Without that kind of volition arising, you cannot donate. someone make shouting and some abusing words, right? But he is shouting about the abusive words. Only one anger arising. Maybe anger, despair, and her mind began calm down. He will not say the abuse words. So abuse word is making not by him. The anger mental state is making that kind of voice, that kind of shouting. So that is not his making, but at the moment of anger arising, that kind of shouting will arise. So that means it is not his making, it is just the arising of anger is making that shouting. So that means we learn about mental state. So corresponding mental state are doing corresponding action. What are the causes of mental nature? Yes. Actually, to understand the causes of mental nature, yesterday she talked about the Patana teaching. Patana means conditional relation. Actually, we should learn 24 causes. But here I cannot discuss about the 24 causes. So I will discuss about the 4 condition. Do you want to learn 24? So actually I already explained. One is object condition. In Pali we call aramana visya. For example, eye consciousness, ear consciousness, nose consciousness, they are mental nature. Those mental nature, ear consciousness, eye consciousness cannot arise without the color objects, sound objects, nose objects, touch object, tangible object. So object is one causes for mental nature arising, consciousness arising. So consciousness or mental nature cannot arise without the cause of object. Another causes is the karma picture. Yesterday I already discussed about karma is causes of physical nature, right? Depending on the karma or volition, it can create the physical nature. We talk about the rebirth or reincarnation. That is arising of physical nature and mental nature. It is not transmigration or moving of the soul, but it is the new arising of physical nature and mental nature. The so-called life is just the arising of physical nature and mental nature. Not transmigrate, not re-enter to somewhere. It is new arising, a right moment. But that new arising cannot happen without the causes. The causes is karma. So that means karma will be the causes of mental nature arising and physical nature arising.
The causes of the karma is the attachment.
Yes. So later we will learn what is the causes of karma. Now karma is causes of both physical nature and mental nature. So karma is the causes of not only the physical nature but also mental nature. Yes.
So how?
Not transfer. We call condition. Condition means, I give a lot of example. Yesterday I discussed about, I put the fertilizer, the physics. Physics not transferred to become the fruit. But without the fertilizer, the fruit cannot appear. So fertilizer is not transferring into the fruit, but the fertilizer will condition the fruit to arise newly.
What is the connection between one life and another? Because I understand
Yes.
but between both life, what is the connection?
Condition is conditioning power.
Yeah, connection. And connection between one life and another. For example, I die today and I have a lot of karma. My next life, maybe, I don't know, the next week is my next life. How appear my karma in the next life? Where is this connection? It's not in my soul. It's not in my soul.
Yes.
So how?
At the time of mind, the moment of the mind, what you are.
No cap within the arising and ceasing. Arising, ceasing, and next arising and ceasing. There is no cap. Now we are living. What we are living is not with a single soul. We are living with manda process. Manda process means one mind appear and disappear. After that, next mind appear and disappear. After that, next new mind replace. So like that. For the last moment of dying, maybe the last mind will appear. That last mind will appear and disappear totally. It cannot move to somewhere, but it can condition the new similar mind to arise in suitable place. I give the example is, do you know about the echo sound? Echo sound. Echo. If I go to the cave, I will say the hello. Hello will appear and disappear. But depending on the condition of the cave, that condition will produce the new sound. Hello. Hello is not my sound. Echo hello is not my sound. My sound appear and disappear. As soon as my sound has disappeared, the echo sound will arise newly. Echo sound of hello is not mine. It is new arising. But it cannot arise without my voice. So they are separate sound. My sound is my sound. Ego sound is ego sound. They are separate one, but they have similar qualities. If I say hello, the ego sound will say hello. If I say good morning, the ego sound will say good morning. If I say good morning, the ego sound will not say bad morning. So they will say the karma will give the same result. Actually, not exactly same. Similar. If I say hello, the sound will be the hello. But this hello and that hello is not the same one, but similar qualities. So generally we say if you do the good deeds, you will get the good result. But they are not the same one, but similar qualities. So depending on the final mind or depending on the last volition can cause, can condition the new mind to arise in next birth. So that means karma is one causes of mental nature to arise. Not bringing, not moving. Oh yes, so we learn and practice meditation. Honestly, now she say the last moment of our life is important. But alternative way I say, the present moment is more important because the last moment happening will condition, will be the result of how you practice, how you react in present life, present day. So maybe you have the bad attitude in daily life, how do you say? At the last moment, you have the bad attitude. You have the, how do you say? Bad mind. How do you say? Why sometimes he say the last moment is important? Maybe, how do you say? You have the right attitude, a good attitude, but you have not strong or not enough yet about the right attitude or good mind. Maybe at the last moment of dying, maybe someone crying very loudly, or someone shout some bad words. Maybe you cannot develop very well about the good mind or peaceful mind. Maybe that's all will affect you to create the bad mind. So that can be the bad karma. But you have developed and you can establish the good mind, peaceful mind, and right understanding very well. And no need to worry about the last moment of our death. For example, how do you say, if you get the first enlightenment, no need to worry. That means in Pali language we call Sotapanna. Sotapanna means you have the first enlightenment. First enlightenment means you have the wisdom about the nature in first level. So no one make you bad mind, that will send you the bad life. So one causes of mental nature is object. And then another causes of mental nature is karma or volition. Volition can be positive or negative volition. Another causes of mental nature is ignorance or delusion. So volition, positive or negative, sometimes we have the positive mind, sometimes we have the negative mind. That arising of positive or negative mind arising, one day will end. Sometimes positive mind will happen, so it will give the good result, and then that result also impermanence arise and cease. Maybe negative mind arise. Negative mind will also give the negative result. Negative result also not forever. It is also arising and passing away. So how that appear again and again? Sometimes positive, sometimes negative, sometimes positive, sometimes negative. So what are they causing that positive mind and negative mind? Sometimes greedy mind, sometimes generosity mind. So the next causes is ignorance or delusion, moha. As long as the ignorance and delusion, mental state, it will condition the next mental state, whether positive or negative, to arise. We do not directly try to stop the positive mind or negative mind. We were trying to stop the ignorance and delusion. Because good mind, bad mind are just a result of ignorance. So you can change to ignorance to wisdom or right understanding. So the ignorance, if ignorance cease, maybe positive or negative volition will cease. No need to directly stop it. So later we learn about the dependent origination. The beginning of dependent origination is depending on the ignorance. The volition will arise. Vajapisya Sankara. In my book, I make the cycle. Depending on the ignorance, volition mental state will arise. Without the ignorance, positive or negative volition cannot arise anymore. Without the volition arising, maybe the result of physical nature and mental nature cannot arise. Actually, physical nature and mental nature are impermanent. So, any impermanent nature is imperfect, not reliable. So we call suffering nature. So actually, suffering is continuing because of the causes of ignorance or wrong view. Ignorance means not knowing the truth or reality. So ignorance is one causes of mental nature. In physics, we learn about the law of conservation of energy. Have you heard about it? A law of conservation of energy is one physical energy will appear and disappear, but they say transform to new energy. But according to the Buddha teaching, one physical nature arises and ceases. But after finishing that, energy will condition the new energy to arise. So energy will never end, right? So also, ignorance can condition maybe mental state of good mind or bad mind. So good mind, bad mind will become the volition, and it can cause next mental state, and then that mental state can condition next mental state. So what I mean is, one mental state will be the causes of next new mental state to arise. So also just now I explained about the four causes of mental nature means two are physical nature, right? So that means physical nature will be the causes of physical nature. So result of physical nature can be the causes of next physical nature. So it will continue endlessly. So also, as long as the ignorance happening, it will cause new mental state, and then the new mental state will become the causes of next new mental states. So we call in Pali is anandara isya. One mental state arises and ceases, it can renew. Another mental state as long as the ignorance happening. So that means four causes. Today I explain which are the causes of physical and mental nature. They are objects, karma, ignorance, and mental state. Mental state will be the causes of mental state or mental nature. Obviously, some people do not interested in meditation, even they are Buddhist, right? Why? Maybe they have the ignorance about the benefits of meditation. So depending on the ignorance about the meditation, maybe they have the greedy mind about others things, money, and maybe love, maybe other happy things, other sensual pleasure. So they have the greedy mind about other things. How do you say? They cannot have the wisdom. Only the greedy mind cannot be the causes of wisdom. So that means a greedy mind will, if cannot cause the wisdom, a greedy mind will cause again the ignorance. So if ignorance happen, it cannot be wisdom and it will cause greedy mind. So greedy mind will cause ignorance, ignorance will cause greedy mind, also it becomes the cycle. So we do not learn the meditation, we will have the greedy mind about the sensual pleasure. If we have the greedy mind about the sensual pleasure, we don't want to learn meditation, we cannot give time to the meditations, so ignorance happen. So ignorance happen, greedy mind will happen. So we need to go beyond this cycle. Maybe time is up, so we will share our merits. May all beings rejoice and get our merits. May all beings be well, happy and peaceful. May all beings be free from all kinds of suffering.